If God created everything, then didn't he create evil? This is usually a question from those who are genuine seekers or atheists like to pin on the Christian, and it's a very good question. When looking at the surface, if God created everything, then doesn't that mean he created evil? And that kind of puts us in a painful dilemma. But evil is simply the privation of good. So we know that God in his nature, he is goodness, he is truth, he is life. And when he created the world and he created Adam and Eve, when they were in the garden, he gave them the choice of choosing to follow God and have everything that he provided, or choosing to take the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil and become as God in respect to understanding good and evil. So God did not create evil, but with good there is evil, because the privation of good is evil. And with free-willed creatures, there has to be the capability of choosing God or choosing what is not of God. And so, an illustration, you can't have rust on a car unless you have the car. As believers, we know that the opposite of faith is fear. You can't have fear unless there's faith. Likewise, you can't something can't be cold unless there's heat, because when something is cold, it's simply the privation of heat. So these are just a few analogies. And so God is the creator of all goodness, and when he made free will creatures, he didn't make evil. Evil is just the privation of good when man chooses to go their own way and not God's. So God is a God of love. He is infinite in goodness and faithfulness, and we must press into that and continue to get to know him more. But God did not create evil. He created free will creatures who had the option of not choosing what is of God and choosing what they want, which ultimately produces evil.